So we got Bill Tocco. Thanks for coming on, Bill.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate that.
Long time fan and what you're doing now and your passion. So as a professional in the fitness industry, do you feel skateboarding that has a lot of benefits? I just mean in general, do you feel like it's good exercise for us, like unfit?
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially riding transitions, you get your heart rate gets super high. So no, I think it's definitely really good for you. Yeah, it's a good activity to get your heart rate up and to stay fit. Yeah, I believe that.
is there anything about modern skateboarding that stands out to you that you do not like, that you wish would change?
It is different. I mean, but everything progresses, and
Yeah.
skateboarding has progressed super fast. I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah.
I mean, when I very first started skating, so it was about 76, 77. There was a lot. That was like it kind of like got a big popularity boost. It was super popular. Then it like as I got more into it and more into it, it slowly started to die to the point to where like in the early 80s to like maybe like 84, 85, it was like, man, there was not many people skating. Like if you were in a car going down the street and you saw someone skating, it was like you stop the car and you'd want to talk to this person because it was that there wasn't many people skating. It was
Yeah.
much more like exclusive kind of thing, you know?
Now it's like every city has a vert bowl and
Yeah.
opportunity.
So many skate parks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would
That's
have never
cool.
saw that coming back then. Like I would have never thought that because the trajectory was going down. Like parks were closing and some backyard ramps got real popular.
In fact, a long time ago, when you were doing a demo at a skate shop, a few of my friends, we invited you over to the backyard and you skated with us in my backyard ramp, and that was a really cool experience. Thanks for doing that.
Oh, where was that?
That was in Garden Grove, and the skate shop was called Skateboard Lovers.
And what state was that? I didn't hear you.
That was in California.
Oh,
Orange
wow.
County.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we made a bunch of kids' day that day.
Oh,
Oh,
cool. I'm glad.
you had a demo in Elsinore.
Yeah, that was my first demo that I ever did like right after I turned pro. So my first demo that I did as a pro. And that
Uh-huh.
was in Lake Elsinore, and it was with Joe Lopes, and
Yeah.
we became good friends there. And Chet Thomas, he was actually there too. It was in the back of this skate shop, and they had built this ramp that wasn't so great, 8 feet tall. I didn't have any decks. It was really not. It was almost pretty much not rideable, really.
So Rob Mertz helped me come up with the idea to start this Tomcat SK8TV show because do you have any of Rob's hand plants that stick out to you?
Oh, all of them. I think officially, like I met him at the second Alabama contest. So there was one in Mobile, Alabama first, like late 85 or 86. But that first one, it was held in this decommissioned Air Force base in the airplane hangar there. I don't know if you've ever seen the film Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Actually, they filmed the final scene of that movie in that building. That's where they had put the ramp, and that was the first Alabama contest. And then officially, I met Rob at the second Alabama contest. Was outdoor, and it was him and Ken Sigafus that were there together, and me, and we were all on Brand X at the same time. We stayed in this hotel, and we had checked in rather late that night, and the guy was just like, "Oh, here, just take the keys and go in, and you know, we won't worry about it. We won't worry about anything until the morning." And this place was actually pretty damn nice too. And then like we left in the morning, we bailed, so we had a
Well,
free room, I guess. Okay, so yeah, so when we were in Alabama and we were staying with Rob Mertz and Ken Sigafus in this room. Ken Sigafus, he was a real good artist, and he busted out his art book, and he was doing some drawings, and he had shown us this drawing that it was like of this girl, and she was like wrapped in barbed wire. This hot girl, I remember she had black hair, and I
uh-huh.
think that this girl, he was gonna meet her one day in the future. That he drew this girl wrapped in barbed wire, and I thought that was rad. Just I wonder if we ever met her. I don't know, but that was really fun.
So you're also having quite a few different hand plant variations.
I think my favorite probably are Andrex, but I remember doing like Andrek eggplants, and I did those real early on. That was like early '87 in Texas at the regional contest, and eggplants to fakie, and I like doing good buddies. And actually, at the amateur finals, I did a one-footed good buddy.
Did you invent any trick?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I was the first one in the magazine ever to do that Andrek eggplant though.
What skaters would you say influenced you the most?
A lot of skaters. I mean, early on, Tony Hawk actually influenced me a lot because I was little. I skated one of his boards, and that just like motivated me a lot. I grew up skating with Bill Danforth and Chris Opie Moore and Bill Ferguson, who was on Veriflex. Chris Moore was on Powell.
Yeah.
Like, it pushed me as a little kid to like get sponsored, too. So some of my favorite ones that stick out, Jeff Phillips for sure.
Yeah.
I have to say, if I have to pick just one.
So it's awesome that you're so passionate about these protein bars on they're called the War on Sugar protein bars.
Oh, yeah. So it's something I've been working on for about 3 years, and official launch like a couple weeks ago, called War on Sugar. And it's just, I started with these protein bars, but I'm also having other products come out that are sugar-free and diabetic-friendly. And we're working on a protein cookie and a few other things. So everybody can get them now from our website. Our Amazon store will be up probably within about 2 weeks as well. And it's waronsugar.com. And on Instagram, it's War on Sugar Bar. It was a lot more work than I ever thought.
Beautiful packaging. Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I had some help on that with some friends of mine. A lot of people that I come across in marketing just keep saying how great the packaging is and think the name is amazing. And so I'm glad I just took my time with all that stuff. Bam.
I actually eat too much sugar, and that's another thing. What do you think? It does really drain your energy and everything, huh?
Yeah, well, what happens is you get like a big insulin spike after eating sugar. So then you do get some energy right away, but then you crash kind of shortly thereafter. So if you want like higher energy stability, and you want to keep your insulin real stable, so that's why you want to kind of not try to raise insulin. So you want to keep that sugar low. So that's why like in the bar, like we have a sweetener called monk fruit that doesn't raise insulin. Then I have these different kinds of heart healthy fats in the bar. And these fats slow the absorption rate of insulin into the bloodstream. So having those things in combination, it all kind of works in concert to give you like some energy and protein and stuff without having like a big crash involved later on. Kind of keep you stable.
He was ripped, he was ripping, and we hit it off. I ended up sponsoring him.
So are you still on the Arctic skateboard?
Yeah, well, actually, there's another board other than that one. Do you want me to grab it?
Yeah, grab it.
This is, can you see this?
That's sweet. Thanks.
CharacterSkateboards.com. That's my old dog that passed. That was Dorian. Right, buddy? Yeah, this is DeLorean. I remember the Del Mar contest in '85 that Soy won against Hawk. So the day of that contest, I was there just to watch. I mean, I was a young kid. Sneaking into the park like really early in the morning, like at 8 a.m., like way before the contest started. It was Jeff Grasso and Bob Pribble were in the parking lot, and we all like snuck in together. And I remember Pribble tried to like trade me some Santa Cruz shirt for this Maui and Son sweatshirt, and he's like, he kind of remembers it, but he's like, no, he really wanted this sweatshirt off me. Yeah, I had like an ankle fusion surgery in the end of January. I just always thought like it was arthritis from skateboarding because I started when I was like 7. And then over this last year, it's gotten so bad, it was killing me every day, and had a CT scan and MRI, and they said that it was 2 bones that had grown together in my left ankle at birth.
I love the gunslinger graphic.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one. That was a good one. Mike Wilmot, this artist, did that. He did album covers for like Motley Crue and Prince, and I would come up with these ideas and then try to translate them to the artist as best as I could,
Everybody that does an episode, I give them a title for my pool because I had to break out some. But you get one of the final ones. So
Thank you, man.
I'll send that over to you. Thanks again for doing episode number 12 of the Tomcat SK8TV show.
Cool, man. Thanks, brother.